Hello, it is so cool to talk to you both. Christian, I'm going to start with you. What was it like filming this season where you finally got to work with so many more characters, where you're with all the children to begin with?
Okay, well, first of all, I just want to say hi. But yes, it was incredible getting to work with a whole bunch of characters because in season one, I think I only ever worked with around like three people regularly, and it was pretty crazy because I've never worked with like such a big group of people at once, and especially I've never really worked with kids my age, only on a few projects, and it was so incredible because we were hanging out every day, and it was a complete change from being with the adults, and I loved getting to try that. And by the end of the show, we all became like one big family, everyone on set, and it was such an incredible experience.
That's amazing. Naledi, you use sign language in this role because some of the characters don't speak that well or can't speak at all. Did you know sign language to begin with, or did you learn it for this part?
Yeah, I learned like a little bit of ASL. I've taken a couple of courses, and I don't know, like they didn't even know, and they decided like a part of the plot, they added it in that that I use sign language to communicate with the hybrids, and it was really cool because I got to learn even more about the language. It's so beautiful, and there are like coaches on set to make sure it was accurate, and it was it was a really awesome experience.
That's amazing. Well, sticking with you, did you have a favorite thing that you got to do working on this season?
Everything was so great. Oh gosh, favorite thing to work on. Well, I loved working with all the hybrids, honestly, because I love how like everyone was just like family, and just a ton of jokes, a ton of fun, like offset, onset. That's what was really magical about it.
That's cool. Well, Christian, for you, what did you have a favorite thing? You've had a chance to do some really cool things between these two seasons, but did one stand out?
Well, I mean, one of them was just what Naledi said, and like I love getting to hang out with the kids. But another thing that I really liked was getting to really dive deep down into my character and really getting to explore Gus's origins and everything that he came from. And it was such a great challenge as an actor and as a person. And I felt that I grew a lot while doing it. So it was probably one of my hardest and probably my best acting experience I've ever had.
Well, the last thing I'll ask you quickly is, what's it like wearing things on your face and head to do these roles?
Well, I can say it is uncomfortable at times. Um, but the good thing is there are always ways to get around it. And so every day in the morning, I'd get there and I'd put on my cap, and then I'd put the wig on, and then I'd stick my arms on my head, right? And then I'd have the ears that would be remote controlled to a battery pack that sends wires at my back. And I feel like the best way to get around all that kind of like uncomfortable vibes, I guess, would be to just know that you are there, you are in the moment, and hey, once I have this thing on, I'm Gus. Let's do it.
Exactly.
So it kind of just helps get around it. It's the best.
Very well said. Well, I think that's it for our time, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Great chatting with you both. You're both incredible in this.
Thank you.